Yo, Spurs born. I've been out, but I'm back. Another Dark Price memoir. I got another thought, man. I've been thinking about this whole word African spirituality, man. I want to bring some understanding to that. Because, if you really understand where the religions came from, all of them, directly or indirectly, came out of Africa. So I'm thinking on the topic of, what is African spirituality, man? African spirituality is seeing the world and living in the world through an awareness that all things are connected. Now, people under materialistic and culturalistic religion, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, see everything as verses. You see, it's Christians versus non-believers, Jew versus Gentile, Islamic believer versus the infidel. But this is not African spirituality. These are people who fall under that kind of view. They're falling under the energy of the bastardism of African spirituality. You see? Look, be real. I don't care what you call me. Be real. Suckers in my life that call me Muslim, I don't knock it. You call me Christian, I don't knock it. I probably study more Jewish scriptures and texts than the average Jew. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. But what's the point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make is I'm not blocked off from other viewpoints. Why? Because I see a thread of unity in all things. You see what I'm saying? I tap into African spirituality and I see the oneness. That's why you got some cats talking about Hotep, Horus, Set, you know what I mean? Anubis. Guess what? Those concepts come from African spirituality. So I don't need to know the words and the specific history. Because what? If I know the concepts of spirituality, then I know exactly what they're talking about. That's why I can understand what a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian is talking about, because everything they're saying comes from universal concepts. Yes, that's African spirituality. Don't get caught up in semantics, man. Semantics was created to be able to divide people. Black people specifically is divided by religion, man. You got a billion churches down here, AME, Baptists, whatever, who totally can be separated through ideology, not understanding the universality of the concepts that come from African spirituality. Now, when I say African spirituality, I'm not talking about going and getting dashikis and stuff. I'm talking about understanding the flow that unites all things. African spirituality where you could be Muslim. But if you're tapped into the universal flow and understanding the concepts of things, then you see things in a unified view. There's no division in it. You see? So as we see, there are very few people who are in a place of awareness of African spirituality. But there are many people who are under the retardational forces of religion, which creates in them a divided view of things. So it's them versus this. Christian versus non-believer. Islamic believer versus the infidel. Jew versus Gentile. This is not African spirituality. African spirituality or universal spirituality is far beyond those things. And it doesn't mean you cannot use those contexts. I speak in a context usually from a biblical background. Why? Because the Creator birthed me in the South. I can't go talking about Buddhism to people. They won't know what the hell I'm talking about if I don't say Jesus this, cross this river, this is what this means. They can't relate. So what happens? People are sent in every generation, in every culture, in every region, in every family group to tap into universal spirituality, which is what I'm calling African spirituality at the time, to use whatever context they're in order to raise people's awareness up of the oneness of the Creator. That's it. And to understand who they are and where they belong and what they're connected to. So just want to put that out there. African spirituality is way beyond semantics. It unifies your perception and it allows you to live in the world seeing the connections between all things. And it takes that retardation, mental curiosity, cancer off of your mind so you can open yourself up to receive from the Creator, to see what reality is. So anyways, I just want to put that out there, that African spirituality is about bringing oneness to things. Culturalistic and material religion is about dividing everything up and separating people. It's Firstborn, another Dark Price memoir. Holla. Peace.